Welcome to Fabulosity For You, and my name is Angie. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please click the subscribe button, then click the notification bell so when I upload videos, you'll be the first to know. Like this video and make a comment. This channel is about fashion, relationship advice, and lifestyle. And this is not your first time visiting my channel. Well, welcome back, my queens, and welcome to the kings. And welcome back to all of my fabulous ones who I call my subscribers. And welcome to my new fabulous ones. Welcome. Okay, so today I'm going to be giving out relationship tips for dating. And for those of you that are here with me for the first time, again, my name is Angie, and I am a relationship coach. Okay, and so today we're going to be talking about the 3-3-3 rule. Now, some people are like, Angie, what is the 3-3-3 rule? But before we get into that, I just want to say this. It's some women that go out with a man one time, and he might hit some of the buckets that she have for the man that she wants to date. And she gets so excited, and she calls her friends and like, oh yeah, I met this guy, we went out, we had a good time, he's this, he's that, getting all excited. He's somebody I'm looking for. He's somebody I want to get to know. He's somebody that I want to spend my time with. You already talking about this man like you really know him when you don't. When you do not. It's some men that date women they don't like. And it could be because they don't really have anybody that they really want to date at the time. It could be that they like just having sex with this person. It could be a lot of different reasons. My kings out there, don't date a woman that you don't like and you want a relationship. So this advice is for people that's looking for relationships, wants relationships, and have not really been successful in it. So the 3-3-3 rules starts off like this. The 3-3-3 rules prevents people from getting into situational ships. A situational ship is when you've been dating somebody and from that first date, 3 months done gone by, 6 months done gone by, and you almost a year in and you still don't know where you stand. That's a situational relationship. And situational relationships are really not fun to be in. They're not. And so to prevent that, you want to do the 3-3-3 rule. The first 3, you want to date a person for 3 days. Because in those 3 days, you can determine if you have chemistry. If you're really attracted. And attraction and chemistry is not just by how somebody looks. It's about their conversation. It's about their personality. And in those 3 days of dating, you should be able to determine if you really do have true attraction and chemistry. That's the first 3 days. If you don't go to the next 3. If you do, then go to the next 3. And the next 3 is that you're dating somebody for 3 weeks. And in those 3 weeks, you're able to determine if you guys are compatible. If this person has interests, you take it a little bit deeper, your conversation, you take it a little bit deeper, you're finding out things about them, what they like to do, their hobbies, and you're trying to see who this person is. Now, in those 3 weeks, if you decide, hey, this person's just really not my type, next, move on to the next. Don't waste your time. But if this person, you feel like it's still somebody you want to get to know, then you do the next 3 and next 3 months. You date in these 3 months, you open up and you start talking about if you want to have a relationship, if you can see this person serious enough to be in a relationship with, then this is the time you're going to figure that out. And if you both come to the same conclusions, that you feel that you guys are compatible, you guys want to looking for relationships and you want to get into the relationship, this is the time to commit. This is the time you both commit and say, hey, I want to date you exclusively. And the man would say to the woman, I want to date you exclusively. How do you feel about that? And she says, well, yeah, I'm feeling you. I want to date you exclusively. Then, okay, I'm your man. You my woman. And you in a relationship. But if you decide in those 3 months that, no, this is not the one for me. I can't see myself in a long-term relationship or a committed relationship with this person. And if that's the case, you part ways amicably. That way, nobody has wasted their time. 3 months is not a long time. 3 weeks is not a long time. And 3 days is not a long time. Well, people be in situational relationships sometimes for years. And you're wasting your time. And as you get older, you do not have time to waste. And if you're a man and you just date women and you really don't like them like that, then guess what? When you want a real relationship or you want a serious relationship, you're not going to find it with Mrs. Wrong. And a woman is not going to find it with Mr. Wrong. So my advice is time is of the essence, especially as you get older. You don't have time to waste time with people. And men are wasting money taking these women out and doing all of this, and it turned out you finally got to know them and it didn't work out. So take the time before you just jump in. And that's what the 333 rules is about. So that you just don't jump in. You take the time to get to know so you won't have situational relationships. Okay? And always know this. Just because the 333 is not a strict rule. Every relationship, people are different. And it's your comfort level, how you're feeling. So if it takes a little bit longer than 333, it's okay. But at the end of the day, make sure, and this is the reason, you get to know the person before you just jump in. And always communicate with somebody that you feeling like you want to be serious with, your expectations. A lot of people, they end up getting married and say, well, we didn't talk about that. Well, I didn't know you felt like this about children. Well, I didn't know you felt like this about money. You want to be able in these time frames, especially the 3 months, and you feel like this person you can see is a long-term relationship. You want to make sure you tell that person your expectations. What do you expect from the relationship? That's very important. So make sure you keep communication lines open and be honest about it. And my final comment would be, don't rush anything. Don't rush it. Not to say 333 is not rushing it. So don't, your first date, oh, well, I'm going to spend my time with her, or he's somebody I want to be with, and you don't know them. Don't rush intimacy when you're looking for something serious. Let it happen naturally. Take your time with it. A lot of ladies, you sit up, you give your bodies away, and your body is a precious temple, and it should be treated as such. And then a week later, the relationship has ended. Take your time with the man. My kings, take your time with a woman. Don't let her in right away. Make sure she's somebody that you can see yourself with before you do all of that. So these are my dating tips for today. I hope you take these tips. I hope you take it in and use these tips. I promise you, dating will be better where you're just not wasting your time. And you're not going to feel like, wow, I had spent this and did this, and then it just didn't work out. Stay in peace and not in pieces. And I will see you in the next video.